Namaste, angels. I was guided to do a quick abundance reading, and then when I went to pull out my Angels of Abundance cards, I thought it was going to be a reading just about money. Then it was like, no, do the numerology card. So this is not even an abundance. What this is, but I think we're on the cusp of something. And you know what? Remember I kept saying like July, August, Leo time frame. I kept the lions and the strength cards kept standing out to me. So just as I was starting, my camera has the temperature on it, and it was 88 degrees, and I was like, oh, the Lion's Gate. Like maybe this is like that's why I keep getting made to make additional readings because we're ramping up for something really huge. Again, I think something is happening in the Leo time frame, and now possibly it has to do with the Lion's Gate. So with the Twin Flame Oracle, I don't know if I'm going to use them or why even have them here, but we're beginning with marriage, legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, societal contract. Behind that is control, fifth dimension, soulmate. So I think there is a soulmate that is, like their vision is this, but they're really trying to keep from moving to that. They're trying to hold themselves back and not approach or not go that deep. Look, oh my God, I opened right to hesitation. I knew it. They're trying not to be, if you're already together, they're trying not to go that deep into commitment. They're trying to stay as surface level as possible. It's like real Scorpio type energy. They're not necessarily a Scorpio, but it's kind of hard to get into a Scorpio. Gemini too can be another one. That you never really know anybody, but you like really never really know them, or how they feel about you, unless you really get us open. So yeah, what I'm feeling is a hesitation to move forward, but this is what they want. This is what's in their heart, but they're really controlling their emotions and stuff, in their moves. Avoiding coming toward, and they may regret that they didn't come forward sooner or try to deepen the relationship sooner. Something probably happened where either you're in separation, or again, if you're together, it hasn't been easy, and they're realizing it could have been easier, at least, had it not been for something that they were doing or said. So there's regret, right there with the romance. They regret not having romanced you, not having maybe entered a relationship, giving you a real chance or something. Maybe they chose somebody else over you instead of you. Spring is back. They may spring forward again, July. Well, this is July, but once the sun enters Leo. That may be when we reach some sort of crossroad, or then perhaps, portal, gateway, with the Lion's Gate, where there'll be choices, more than one path that you can take, and you'll choose. They'll choose. I landed back on mystery, magic, intrigue, suspense. So we don't know, what's happening. We don't know necessarily what we're approaching. See this woman, she's walking down like an alley, through an alleyway, and she doesn't know what's on the other side. There's a fresh start there, though. New opportunity. If you release the past, this is your second chance. So, like I said, they regret not having done it before. There's a new chance coming now to do it. It's probably the masculine we're talking about, who is stuck, right, in one situation or another. Not that the feminine doesn't get herself into situations as well. With the tarot deck, we're starting with the Six of Cups, nostalgia, Oh, okay. Queen of Swords. I said Gemini energy too. Queen of Swords. So nostalgia, memories, the past. This is a soulmate card. Can also sometimes have something to do with children, siblings for me, family. Could definitely be, somebody could definitely be thinking about the past, again, regretful about the past. And it might be something involving a Queen of Swords. Oh, I felt like something was going to go in my eye just now. Okay, I'm sorry. Might be something involving a Queen of Swords. I was supposed to have this random procedure tomorrow too. Like we have this thing called My Chart. I don't know if they have it everywhere, but the two hospitals that I deal with here. So like my primary care physician, the hospital that he's at, and then I have the World Trade Center clinic and the hospital that's at. They both use My Chart, but they each have their own, but they can merge them, and each doctor can look at the stuff and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, somebody just put into the system an appointment for me for a procedure tomorrow morning at 7:40. And nobody has been able to tell me what the hell that procedure is. Finally tonight, like, after 5 o'clock, I got a call from the hospital, and they're like, "Oh, it's canceled." Well, not canceled. It's postponed till August. I'm like, "But do you know what the procedure is?" She's like, "No." But you have a procedure that's now going to take place in August. It's so crazy. Anyway, what I've been getting, not just today, not just right now. And look, this is definitely confirming it for me. Is that somebody that there's memories in the past that are really, really good and positive between you and this person. And there's also some things that they remember that maybe, scarred them, caused some kind of trauma. They felt that they did wrong. They're worried, that if they have another chance, they'll do it wrong again. And so they're really holding on to the past. They may even not even remember everything properly. Like maybe you don't have any memory of them having done anything wrong. Or maybe you've forgiven whatever they did, because it was so long ago and you're a different person now. You're older. Or vice versa, like maybe you did something and you presumed that they would have let it go by now, and they haven't. And so there's still this. So I was saying this Queen of Swords, she could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. Or she could be somebody who is sort of just coming off as cold, and they won't let you in because they're like trying to block you out and protect themselves because they've been hurt before. And again, they're afraid of the unknown, afraid of going forward, and they don't know what's going to happen. But they really do want a deepening of commitment. This person may be an earth sign, specifically Taurus, with the Hierophant showing up, and now the Ace of Pentacles. So this is what they want to do. Look. But they just can't get on the same page with you where you're seeing eye to eye and seeing things properly, because they keep revisiting these memories from the past. Again, not all of them good, and not all of them even remembered the right way. And they're allowing that to hold them back. Like, what if I make the same mistake? What if I, whatever. Look at the anxiety. But there is, again, this new beginning that's wanting to happen. This is my left eye again just now too. It's always something happening to my freaking left eye. I mean, not that something happened to it, but I just felt like I said, like something had gone in it, and it feels okay. But like when my eye has been injured in the past or something, or when I take pictures and you see like one eye looks like it's closing, or it's always my left eye. Anyway, this is what they want. This is what they want. Four of Wands, happiness, joy, right? New beginning. And it's possible that getting to that, it will be a bumpy start. It will be a rocky start. It will require some work. It will require some, commitment and effort and communication, right? Truth, honesty with the Ace of Swords. But The King of Cups in reverse is supposed to be somebody willing to do any and everything to get what he wants. So if he wants this, he can do this. He also may be a Cancer Libra. Cancer Libra. Oh, well, I swear I didn't even see this when I was saying Libra. Isn't it crazy that I just opened to justice when I called Libra a water sign? A Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces is what I meant to say, but I guess perhaps a Libra as well. Justice showing up. And Justice opposite the Ace of Swords. There could be a legal situation too. Again, Ace of Swords is a card of truth and victory and like honor. And showing up here with Justice, there could be a legal situation. Look, fighting. Maybe divorce or family court or something. Somebody's feeling trapped by it. But again, they want this new beginning. It could be any kind of court case. It doesn't have to be divorce or family court. You could be in court, you know, opposite some sort of corporation or something, and that is stressing you out. That is making it difficult for you to live your life. And look, I landed back on I keep doing that. Anyway, behind there's some imbalance, maybe injustice, that and you're working toward this justice. You're trying to get it. Again, possibly opposite an actual corporation or a government entity, agency or something. Something's going in your favor. Maybe something from a long time ago. The Page of Wands can have to do... Oh, listen, one of these damn gnats again. Did y'all see my post yesterday? Maybe that's what went in my eye. I had so many in my kitchen just out of nowhere, and I was like, somebody sent these fuckers here. And I just knew it right away. And I lit some frankincense, and they were all gone. But now there's one here. So maybe I missed him. He'll get it later. Now I'm going to have an eye out. All right. An eye out. My eye. Never mind. Page of Wands. Possibly an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. Maybe younger than you. Again, child support, maybe Social Security or something for a child. Maybe their father passed away or something. Getting here. There is swift justice. Swift something comes in very, very fast in your favor. Whatever this is. Also, this can be, I mean, the Emperor is like a depiction of the divine masculine for many. And he often is like a mature person, maybe older than you. He's very organized or orderly, or maybe like OCD, likes his life a certain way, everything a certain way. Maybe divorced, or a married man even, or a man with children, a widower. Aries or Scorpio, very, very possible. This is a representation of the planet Mars. And another thing about the Page of Wands that I had started to say before that damn gnat or fruit fly, whatever the fuck it is, showed up. The Page of Wands can sometimes be about finishing something that started a long time ago. When it comes to love and romance, I can't help but always think about that Jagged Edge song. Because there's a line like that. We said, when you think about us finishing something we started so long ago, I never knew we'd make it this far. You know, let's get married. Right? We're not getting any younger, so let's finally do it. So it could be something like that. Also, again, especially if this is the divine masculine, and maybe he'll come in very quickly and suddenly and unexpectedly for you and sweep you off your feet. Or this could be somebody new for some of us with all these, you know, aces. For the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. This Emperor could be a new energy, again, that comes in maybe unexpectedly for you. Again, this can be about swift justice. With the numerology cards, we're starting with music. Number 32, 5. 5 has been all over the place today. Even the Mega Million or Super Powerball, whichever one is tonight, is $555 million. But I've been seeing the fives out there. Opening to spiritual partnership. So again, this could have something to do with a romantic situation or some other kind of spiritual partnership, like two business owners of a, an incense shop. I don't know. But you know what I mean? There's other types of spiritual partnerships that it could be. People working together and stuff, but could definitely be romantic. It can even be some sort of musical business, like people in a band, in a group. I don't know. I'm getting something about the music too. You could be getting like signs and things and synchronicity through music, like I said, like the Jagged Edge song. There'll be a message in there, Somebody could be trying to get you, especially with the Ace of Swords and the Page, right? The Ace could be trying to get you to think. You'd be in your head. Swords are about mental energy and logic. Think about us finishing something we started so long ago. That could be a message just alone from the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands. Anyway, spiritual partnership and completion. So some sort of karmic lesson or phase or something coming to an end. And or a situation in your life, right? And you're being expected to, from there, go ahead and follow your dreams. Once that ends, don't let anything else get in your way and hold you back from this. It may be a change of environment for you, right? Or something going around in your surroundings. And we're back to spiritual partnership. So on that note, I will cut. There's those fives again. The overall energy is adventure. The next card, and there's the 88. Remember I told you I saw 88 degrees on my camera right before I started this reading. I was about to do an abundance reading. And the 88 talked to me about the Lion's Gate. All right, so here we go. We're going to do a cross. And move these out the way. So we got the recent past here. Near future. Let's do the feminine's higher self. And the masculine's. And then the feminine 3D. And the masculine. And let's do love only. Love and relationship alone. Oh, I should have done this first. Oh, well, I guess I was meant to do that first. Let's do that. Then the overall energy is adventure. Card number 55. I also have to answer a message from Yvonne. It's so crazy. Literally every time I went to answer her, I was on my phone today because I really have to send my laptop in. It was really acting crazy today. So I was back and forth between my phone and my daughter's MacBook. I'm a Windows person though, so the MacBook was annoying me, even though it's it's new and exciting. Anyway, every time I went to answer the message, my phone rang today. Very, very busy and popular today. All right. Recent past. We got financial discipline. So somebody may have been experiencing some sort of financial difficulty, and you gotta, what they call that, tighten your belt or tighten your, I think it's tighten your belt. And discipline yourself. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much, or I'm going to keep a budget. I'm not going to transfer too much money out of my savings or my 401k or whatever it is. Just trying to behave, not run into the poorhouse, but trying to watch yourself. But there was new energy that came in. So there may have been some energy of death, and then it's followed by this rebirth and, fresh energy. And guidance and intuition. So it may have been through your intuition that you were guided to go ahead and watch your finances. Something may have told you it's a difficult time is coming. Maybe you foresaw the increase in gas prices or whatever. Let's do a clarifier of the next card that's upright from here with this And we do have transformations. So we have rebirth, we got transformation, so we got heavy Scorpio energy, some sort of change, new energy, breakthrough, reinvention. You're ready for the next level. Very nice. Okay. Should we get one from the tarot deck too? I can't tell from this deck which ones are upright and which ones are reversed. I'll just take the next card. And it is the Ten of Wands in reverse. So being able to put down some sort of burden, and maybe it's associated with whatever was causing you to need to become more disciplined in your finances. Again, maybe there was some not money trouble, but, concerns, or a feeling of needing to watch yourself, needing to watch your money, be careful, spend wisely, or whatever it was. Near future, we got leadership, which is a 9. 81 equals 9. Leadership. It's very emperor too that I was getting. And I mentioned it was a 9 because I noticed that compassion was behind it, and this is 9-9. So even when you're leading people, is one message I'm getting from this. Even when you're leading, there's definitely a need to not just be bossy and whatever. So that this is tied to your job or your family or whoever you're dealing with. There's a need to not just be bossy, but to show people to not be judgmental, show people some empathy, forgiveness, love, basically. And that's going to be good for both you and them. And the last card for that is not a 9. It is an 8. And it's health. Let's see if there's anything to add to that from here that makes sense. Let's see. Potential, fulfillment, risk, achievement. Your potential is limitless. So again, there may be some sort of opportunity to be a leader, to be a boss, to take some sort of initiative, and you have the potential to be very, very successful in that. But there's a way to go about it, to not be a douche, but to be compassionate with the people you're dealing with. And from the tarot deck, we got the 10 of Cups in reverse. Maybe it's a family situation, especially since health was there too. Maybe it's a pregnancy. Maybe you're going to be a leader in that sense, a parent, or expanding your family in some way. Or working in the medical field. That's another possibility there that I'm getting. Message from the feminine's higher self. We got spiritual career. So if you've been thinking about getting into something, it's a good time. This, of course, may involve your creativity. And again, you should go for it if you're making, jewelry or cards, oracle cards, tarot cards, so many different things. It could be anything, really, right? Smudges, all kinds of stuff. And some sort of spiritually based business. Music, like we talked about before. Whatever it is, you are guided to go for it. And don't just try it, and if it doesn't work immediately, drop out. This is going to require some perseverance. You got to try to keep at this for a while until, it begins to be prosperous. Can also be something involving a relationship. So maybe co-creating together, maybe working even in a business together, a couple starting a business together, or meeting somebody, at or through your work. And again, it's not about just trying the relationship and, oh, it didn't work immediately. Okay, I'm out, I'm afraid. No, it's going to take some effort. It's going to take you to drop that fear and to be in that place of the Ace of Swords, honesty, truth, victory, justice, be real and work at it. Reconciliation, eternal love. Your time has come, feminine. And do we get one from the tarot deck on that? Let's do that now. Union and the Two of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? That's not even the love placement. Oh my goodness. So feminine, somebody again coming in is what it seems. Coming in or coming back or deepening their level of commitment, letting you further in. So letting you in a little bit deeper. And we might have Venus in Cancer to think about, to thank for that, actually. Anyway, masculine's higher self. We got another 5, change. So something is different about the masculine, or different with the masculine, or he's ready to try something different. And so now here next to each other, got that 555. Also, it's here with 1, new beginnings, and communication. And there could be a change specifically in his communication. Like if it's lacking, because it's new beginnings, so it's going to be positive. It's not going to be a change in his communication and it gets bad. Either he's not communicating with you at all and he'll start again, or his communication, isn't great. A one-word answer or one-sentence answer. Sometimes he answers, sometimes he doesn't. But if you don't answer him, he's going nuts. But he'll answer you whenever he gets ready, like that kind of thing. Changing. For some people, this communication and the new beginning even may be energetic at this point. But even in that case, it's a deepening of what had been happening. So if you're not getting any messages at all, then all of a sudden you start getting messages through music, or you start having dreams or whatever. That's a change for you too, right? From the Oracle deck, the next upright card is Summer, which is now. Again, maybe Leo season, perhaps. It's time to see the sunny side. Your answers arrive in summer. So this is through anytime between, now and September 21st. In the tarot deck, we got the King of Pentacles. Nice. This is a provider. This is somebody who is generous. This is somebody who may not be very talkative. I know my son is a Virgo. He's a Leo Virgo. But Leos kind of like to talk, I think. Well, I don't know. But Virgos can be very tight-lipped. My ex is a Virgo. They, and they could be their communication can be bad. Like, if my son, like I was saying, like when they want you, they call in crazy, and when you want them, you might not hear from them. Sometimes I could text my son or call my son, and then right away he's going to answer, he's going to talk to me, whatever. And then sometimes I could text or call him, and he's sending me the answer to my question, 3 days later, 4 days, whatever. It's like I don't even need that anymore. But very, loving and caring people, very grounded, very sensible. You want to talk to them about something, and maybe like I'm a Gemini, so I might be flighty and all hype and everything, and they can sort of like bring you down to earth and make it more realistic. This is a good dude. Possibly a Taurus, like we saw before with the Hierophant, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. And of course, not all of the masculine are going to be actual earth signs. So this could just be them. Again, one of the changes could be from the financial constraints. Like maybe something was tight with them before, but there's a change in their life where now they're feeling more King of Pentacles is. Maybe they got a leadership position, a raise, a promotion, a new job, their own business or something, and they're elevating. And so that's the change, or part of the change, at least, which may lead to change in communication with you, because now that their life is better, now they're ready to talk. Feminine, 3D life. Spiritual partnership. Very nice. And I want you to look at the colors of these two cards. All right. Spiritual partnership, purple and orange. It is partnered here with surrender, orange and purple. So you're going to have to let go. You're going to have to start trying to control the situation, control yourself, even like sort of like do a free fall. I mean, if this is what you've been wanting, don't self-sabotage is what I'm being guided to tell you. Oh my God, it's with domestic harmony. So this is Four of Wands. This is Four of Wands if you can let go and surrender. Happiness in your life, in your home, your household. Just good energy. Very nice. Masculine, 3D. He's being guided to follow his dreams. Like I said, something ended. Leave that behind. You know what the next thing you want to move on to is. Drop the fear and follow the dreams. You're going to have to put effort into it. You're going to have to work at it. It's not necessarily going to be easy. And you're going to have to forgive yourself first for whatever you think you did in the past, or whatever you did do in the past, or whatever, whether the past was yesterday or the past was 10 years ago or 20 years ago, whenever it was. You're going to forgive that. And you have to forgive the other person for everything. If it's a new beginning, if it's a fresh slate, if it's a fresh start, like the card said, it's a fresh start. Don't keep revisiting and bringing up bullshit from a long time ago. That's your task, masculine. That's part of what the effort entails. I'll leave both of us with the blue card upright. The heart of the matter, we have... Oh, wait. I didn't do the other ones. So for the feminine from the Twin Flame Oracle deck, the next upright card is Outcome. Wow. So if you wonder, if you've been looking for, wondering what the outcome is going to be, maybe of a romantic situation that you started, or a new living situation or condition or something, there's a spirit. Well, there's another person involved, at least one other person. It's a spiritual partnership, is what it says. So soulmate, connection, twin flame, union, whatever. And you've been wondering what the outcome is going to be. Well, you're getting results. There's going to be a conclusion, and then you will get a resolution. And according to this, the resolution is domestic harmony. Wow. I'll stay on this deck for now and just go ahead and do the masculine's card too. Joining forgiveness, effort, and follow your dreams. We have release. So again, release in the past, leaving it behind you, moving ahead, moving forward, following your dreams. I posted something like that on my Facebook the other day, because the Bible says, like, to leave the stuff that's behind you in the past, and grab what's in front of you, what you want. And I had just, like, all of a sudden gotten the feeling that somebody needed to hear that, so I posted on my Facebook. Anyway, loosen your hold, relax, unwind, release fear, anxiety, and doubt. So that's self-doubt, that's doubt about the other person, judgment about the other person, it's, doubt, judgment about yourself, all of it. If you're doing a fresh start, do a fresh start. From the tarot deck for the feminine, we got the Magician in reverse. I'm concerned about self-sabotage. I mean, this is something you manifested, or you've been manifesting. When it's coming to love, the Magician in reverse can mean, like, we're reaching a point where we're wondering if we're ever going to find anything, if we're ever going to... So again, this is outcome, but it's going to, if you're going to actually manifest it, it's going to require positive thought. Whatever it is, whether it's a relationship or something else, it's some sort of spiritual partnership, and it's going to require positive thought, positive thinking, in order for it to actually come in. So that's your task, feminine. For the masculine, the next part is Chariot. We are moving forward, might be moving on, might be moving house literally, might be moving out of a house where we live with somebody else, leaving them behind. This is a card of victory, success. So again, this can be tied to moving into a new job, a new position, leadership, whatever. It's something that's really, really good for you, masculine, that you want, that you too have likely manifested. I like how we both got major arcana cards, and both of them are yellow on top of the cards that we both had that were blue. Very, very nice touch from spirit. The Magician represents the sign of Gemini. The Chariot represents the sign of Cancer. And we do currently have, I believe, is it Mercury? Oh no, Mercury just left Cancer. Mercury just entered Leo, or enters Leo this week. When is the 19th? Is that today? Whenever the 19th. Oh yeah, it's today. So Mercury entered Leo today. That could be what this is about. Oh no, this is Cancer. Venus, Gemini's other ruler. Since this represents Mercury, I mean, it could be Virgo energy too. Venus, Mercury, Gemini's other ruler, entered Cancer on Sunday. That's what it is. All right, so now we'll do Heart of the Matter. Very nice. We got Karmic Completion. So again, something is done. Some phase, situation, relationship, experience, lesson, whatever you want to call it, it is over. All right. Next card is parenting. So obviously not all of us are going to have a baby. This can be about other kinds of co-creation, however. And for some of us, excuse me. I forgot what they said a sneeze meant. My mother told me something before. I don't remember what it was. This is another yellow card too, so that's standing out to me really greatly. And this parenting card, for some, is going to be about being a parent. I just talked about being a parent with these cards right here. Expanding your family. There could be some family, like mergers, or families that will merge. Like if you enter into a commitment or relationship, or, union, or maybe even move in with somebody, move house with somebody who has children, and or you have children, then that's parenting also, because you're going to be blending your family, and that may fall into this as well. And also the last card is manifestation. So again, this is something that we have asked for, wanted. It's coming to fruition now. From the Oracle deck. Next upright card is here, and it is offer. So again, there's some sort of offer to co-create something, to manifest something together, to build something together. And Supreme Math 8 actually does mean build, destroy. Like if we're not building together, if we're not working together, if you're not contributing to the solution, then you're part of the problem. If you're not building, you are destroying. Offer, gesture, engagement, wedding, rejoice in your union. The union that's right here. Boom. Wow, I love this. They say, God knows what he's doing, universe knows what it's doing, spirit knows what it's doing. I maybe misunderstood the message. I thought they were saying do an abundance reading. As soon as I went to pick up that pack of cards, they said, no, not that. Those, the numerology. I said, oh, okay. At least I listened. At least I'm not hard-headed. Anyway, from the tarot deck, joining that pile, it's the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, you may have been wishy-washy before. May have been juggling more than one thing, and you wasn't really able to properly give attention or effort, to either, or manage both. And so that's an ending. There's an ending to that as well. And a more balanced energy. But I'm also getting something like, not as positive, more tied to the Magician that's also in reverse. And, and look at the 2 on here. It's a Roman numeral 2, like the Gemini symbol, the Magician. So for some, this is about not fully having manifested yet. We got the manifestation card. Again, if you want to manifest, watch your thoughts. Make sure you're thinking about things that are positive, not thinking about being, underwater, drowning in, your life, unable to handle. Think about positive stuff. That's another thing that I have been seeing or getting a message about. People literally focusing on what doesn't work or what hasn't worked in whatever situation that they're in, as opposed to the positives about it. So you focus on the negative, you're going to bring more negative stuff into your life. You got to switch the thought process, change your perspective on things. Is glass half full or half empty? That's really what it boils down to. And once you learn to be a half full person and see things for the positive, you'll have a much better experience on this plane here. So last placement is the love card, the love and relationship. We got happy ending. So if you've been having like some sort of difficult situation, man, again, that's changing. This is part of the outcome, is happy ending. And it's more yellow too. Physical activity. I just feel like this is not necessarily, for some people this can be about a message that you need to do some, or that you have been doing, recognition that you have been doing some. Maybe you got back in the gym. Maybe some of us definitely need to get back. I definitely do. I'm not used to not being like, it's the pandemic got me. Anyway, but for some, this is just about making a move. It's taking action. That's what the physical activity is representing. And again, that action may be some sort of change in your environment, or creating a new environment for yourself, a home, a household, You know, this is making a move. This is Four of Wands. This is Chariot here with environment. We got the green now coming in also. From the Oracle deck for that one. We have unawakened. So somebody who was previously unawakened, or maybe is unawakened right now as we speak, will be having some sort of, you know, eye-opening situation. Will be going through some sort of ascension, will be awakening in the near future, at least to the extent that they can realize that they have been unaware in the past, that they have been in the 3D, they have been in their ego, they maybe been in darkness, maybe even experiencing some sort of dark night of the soul. Maybe that's what happened to you guys and got you off on the wrong foot, got you on the wrong track because your twin flame had not been ready yet. But again, there's a happy ending that is coming. And for some, I mean, it's not going to be tomorrow. Remember, we saw the summer. So we have until September. Maybe you're, you know, by then, that's when you get your happy ending. And from the tarot deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a card that's very positive, whether you're single or coupled. This is, even if you're on your own for a while, that's fine. While he's getting himself together. And when I'm saying he, and you know, I don't really necessarily mean a man. It could be a woman that's a masculine energy, whatever. You know, I'm just calling the two archetypes, he and she, but they're not necessarily gendered, he and she, male and female. Anyway, this could be you in the meantime while you're awaiting this unawakened person. Maybe with a much more positive attitude now, knowing that the outcome is to be positive and pleasant and you can relax, is when you, in the meantime, go about your business. Okay, well, he may not come back until September, so that gives me 2 months to go to the gym, right, to do the physical activity, or to get my money up. It looks like you're doing okay, but like to continue with that. And when this card is about couples, it's positive too. It's about mutual adoration and respect and love and reciprocity and really seeing the value and worth in each other, and also knowing that you are deserving of love on your own. And that's what I have to you today, quite randomly. Maybe I'll be back with an actual abundance reading. We'll see. In the meantime, please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. It helps the channel, and I appreciate it. Namaste.